Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 39 of an Elder Scrolls Online Standard Edition walkthrough. It's been a few weeks since I made an episode for this, so I'm not quite sure what we were doing in the previous episode, but I know there was one quest that I was unable to get. And I found out after I quit recording how I could get it. It's in a building nearby this building right here. So I'm going to go ahead and take this quest. Can't take any of that stuff. That'll be stealing.
As promised, Lord Thonlin. But we need to hire protection if the ruin is as infested as you say.
I would employ ghost hunters who can't hunt ghosts. Just find your help and get to work before I change my mind.
If only all spirits could be dealt with by simply slashing away at them.
I'm going to take a moment to make an assumption. You're somewhat versed in fighting, or at the very least defending yourself. It's your aura and the swagger that give it away. Are you looking for work by chance?
What are you offering?
My outfit specializes in spirit intervention, investigating hauntings and putting lingering spirits to rest. Spirits aren't always welcoming, though. In cases like our current job, we need someone to watch our backs.
What's so dangerous about the current job?
We're to cleanse a malicious presence on lands recently acquired by our employer. I know very little about the area, other than the Ashlanders think it's cursed. Whatever the presence is, it likely won't sit idle while we exorcise it. Hence, you.
Alright, I'll do it.
Our destination is an old fortress far to the north, accessible only by a small pass in the mountains. There's an Ashlander camp outside of it where we'll be stopping for supplies. We may find out more from them.
Can you tell me more about the job?
The friendly gentleman talking to us earlier, Lord Thonlin, that's our employer. He just purchased a writ for the land the fortress sits on. Says he got it rather cheap, too. I imagine the spirit infestation must have lowered the price a bit.
I'm sure. And how do you plan on ridding the land of these spirits?
First, we figure out why they linger. Is it a cursed relic binding them? Vengeance for a wrongful death? Looking to say goodbye to a loved one? It's always different. Once we figure that out, it's easier to get them to move on.
Okay, and this usually works?
I can't say it's always been perfect, but my group's the best at what we do. We even guarantee that our client will be fully satisfied or their money back. Won't find other ghost hunters offering that, I promise.
Has your employer given you any information that might help us with this job?
I doubt Lord Thonlin knows any more than us. Knowing the type of person our employer is, he likely viewed this deal as too good to pass up and left it at that. Not big on details, that one.
Tell me more about your group here.
This team here? This team's the best ghost hunting team in all of Tamriel. We all have a special connection with the realm of the dead in one way or another. It helps us communicate and problem solve when it comes to spirits.
Special connection to the realm of the dead?
Near-death experiences. Cast a lightning spell while wading in water could put you one step into the great beyond. There's just something about having one foot in the grave that ghosts relate to.
I've almost died lots of times.
Well, then maybe we should talk when we're done. You could round out our group. We're always looking for a little muscle. We thought Shars knew how to fight. I mean, just look at his arms, but he's a pacifist, so, oh well.
Okay. I'm not gonna join your group, but I'll help you with this job.
Balara Nama I, traveler. May the spirits walk among you as an ally, and your shadow never stray from your feet.
What language was that greeting in?
It is the language of my people's religion and beliefs. It dates back to ancient times when the true gods were worshipped, when mortals and immortals lived side by side as equals. It's very old. I can tell you more about it, for a donation, of course.
I'm going to use my persuasion skill. Missionaries of the 3 and the 8 seem pretty happy to share their tenets for free.
You have a valid point. I suppose I have to stay competitive or risk letting this old, grand religion fall into total obscurity.
All right, tell me more.
The name of our religion is so ancient that the mortal tongue cannot speak its name, but it holds the secrets of divinity. Its true followers long ago achieved perfection and left this world behind. Most of their teachings are lost to time.
Well, how do you know so much then?
I found their lost archives and scrolls. Just a fraction of the truth, traveler, but enough. The path of perfection is open to me, and you may follow it. For another small donation, I can give you a copy of the holy texts. Ask me when we return.
Okay.
Greetings, fellow traveler of whatever town we're in.
It's Gnisis.
Speak to me as a friend, for that is what we shall become. That is, unless you have darkness in your heart, then we will part as the greatest of enemies. For I only mingle with those pure.
You're awfully...
Righteous? I know. It is the many years I've studied underneath the tutelage of the noblest and most honorable of lords and ladies. My teachers would give their food to the hungry, their money to the poor, their clothes to the naked.
They sound very giving.
They were. So much so they ended up on the streets with no home, no money, and no food.
Yeah, I'm not
But they
surprised.
had purity in their hearts, and that's what was important. Until they caught the plague, then most of them died. But they died with honor.
Right, they died with honor. Okay. What the heck was that? I just started using this heroic
Our
personality.
destination is an old fortress far to the north, accessible.
Okay, I think that's the same thing we already saw him say. So I changed my character's personality to heroic. So see how he stands now? Yeah, he does a few other things too. Can't remember how I got that personality. Let's see. By entering the ruins of Mazatun or Cradle of Shadows dungeons for the first time. So that's how I got it. It came up in the random dungeon finder. You don't have access to those dungeons just with the standard edition of the game, but I've got ESO Plus now, so I was able to do that particular dungeon and get this personality. Now we've got another quest we were working on. Let me see which one is closer. So this says another crisis looms in the Gnisis Egg Mine. Kwama workers, driven mad by the tonal magics of the Dwarven Resonator, killed their queen. Without the queen, the colony dies. If I do not act, the mining town of Gnisis will die along with it. Foreman Laughter demanded that Revis make good on his pledge to aid the miners. I must find the Telvanni mage and secure his help. Okay, so we saved all the workers in the last video in this series, but we did not get a queen. The queen died, and so they need a new queen. So we should be able to go up here and see what we can do. Actually, I need to queue for a dungeon while I'm doing this. Let's see. Maybe this quest icon is up here. If I can figure out how to get up here. Yeah, I still don't see how to get up here. Wait, maybe this... Probably jump up this way.
Another one missing. Why the three? How many eggs did they take? Ah, hello again, my friend. All's well in Gnisis, yes? I heard the bustle of the town when I returned home. It would seem our work in the mine was a success. What a relief. You care to join me for... Wait, what are you doing all the way out here?
The kwama's queen is dead. Foreman Laughter is furious.
Oh dear, that is a problem. Damnable Resonator. That is the last time I randomly flipped switches on an ancient Dwarven machine. Never let it be said that Revis Demnavani shirks his responsibilities. I'll fix this. You have my word.
How do you plan on doing that?
Well, in addition to being a Dwemer scholar, I'm a compulsive egg collector. What? I have diverse interests. Anyway, I happen to possess a royal kwama egg. Or at least I did. It seems that some cliff striders stole it from my hatchery.
Where's the egg now?
Tucked away in one of the beast's roosts, I suspect. I'm not sure which one, though. Find as many cliff strider egg heaps as you can, then mark them with this divining stone. I'll jot down their locations and prepare them for transport.
All right, I'll find these egg heaps and meet you back here.
You shouldn't have any difficulty finding the egg heaps. Just look for giant piles of hardened mud and feces. Did I mention that feces would be involved?
No.
No? Well, there will be feces. Loads of it.
If you love eggs so much, why do you leave them in an unguarded open-air hatchery?
Ah, well, it only appears unguarded. I erected a series of powerful wards before I set out to discover the Resonator. Unfortunately, I was down there for a very long time. These wards don't last forever, you know.
Why are these cliff striders storing the egg in a heap?
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. I've never been interested in the brutes. They steal all sorts of things. Gauze, furniture, spare keys. They pack them in mud and feces along with their own eggs. Puzzling, truly.
Do you think the baby cliff striders will try to eat the royal egg?
I guess it's possible. Like I said, cliff striders are very odd and unpredictable. All the more reason to find the egg quickly.
Yeah. Alright, it looks like there was probably some audio distortion. I just checked the audio for the recording, and I apologize if there was some distortion from the fan blowing on the microphone, but it should be fixed now. So that guy we just talked to, that was the guy that caused all the trouble in the first place. He was the one that activated the Dwarven Resonator that made everybody go crazy. I need to eat a buff food. So yeah, this guy caused all this trouble, and now we're having to sift through poop to find this egg. It's all because of him. Okay. That's weird. It made it glow. Maybe he said it was going to do that and I missed it. I keep jumping off of these cliffs and then I have to just jump back up. It says it's below. No, it's right here. That looks like this is the last one. It's guarded. I need to block when they do that swooping attack. Alright, now I just need to meet Revis at the hatchery.
Excellent work finding those egg heaps. Really, first rate. Now comes the real challenge. Excellent work finding those egg heaps. Really, first rate. Now comes the real challenge. The mud slurry encasing the eggs is hard as obsidian. There's really no way to tell which heap contains the royal egg until we crack open the casing.
If you have no idea which heap contains the royal egg, how do we know which heap to take to Gnisis?
Simple. We bring them all with us. I'm confident at least one of these heaps contains the royal egg. Of course, there's the other matter of getting the eggs out without breaking them, but, you know, that's something we can figure out when we get to town.
This doesn't feel like much of a plan.
Oh, don't worry so much. I mean, you managed to disable an ancient Dwarven Resonator with 0 training. Extracting an egg from a pile of dung should be a walk among the daisies for you, right? This is going to work. Just you wait and see.
Oh boy. By the way, I'll go back to that Ghost Hunter quest later on, once we finish this one. I think this one, most of the objectives are closer, so I'm going to try to finish it first and then move on to the Ghost one.
Until your house shows up, we have no other options. I'm willing to give anything a try at this point.
You'd welcome that Telvanni schemer into town after all he's done? You truly are a fool, Lothar. To oblivion with the lot of you.
Please tell me you have good news. I don't think I've got the stamina for another disaster. What did Revis say? Can he help us or not?
Revis believes he might have a royal kwama egg you can use.
A royal egg? The Telvanni had a kwama queen just lying around? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This might actually work. It would take an army to shove a full-grown queen through that mine. But an egg? We've got a real chance here.
The egg's encased in one of 3 Cliffstrider egg heaps. We're not sure which one.
Of course. Always a catch. Whatever you need to do to break that egg out, you do it. I'm gonna make damn sure he knows we're watching.
I'll be sure to tell him.
Sorry for the delay. Getting the eggs down here was trickier than I thought. Greetings, Foreman.
Enough with the apologies, Revis. Our mutual friend told me everything. Where are these egg heaps?
Oh, yes, I'll put them down by the dock. Should make the cleanup a bit less onerous. Feel free to go down there and inspect them. I'll just need a moment before we begin.
This better work. We've got a lot riding on this. So do you.
Lothar's gone, right? Good. I have news of the unpleasant variety. Based on the looks of the egg heaps, I'd say our royal egg is near to hatching. If the queen emerges before we put her in the mine, the workers will reject her.
So how do we keep the queen from hatching?
Our misadventures in the mine gave me an idea. Kwama seem particularly susceptible to tonal magic, and tonal magic is simply the creative manipulation of sound. I propose we sing our young queen a lullaby.
You're not suggesting turning the Dwarven Resonator back on, are you?
What? No. Simple music and a dash of magic should do. We just need a bard. Preferably one that puts people to sleep. I can amplify the tones through magic to make a soothing, enchanted melody. It's brilliant.
You're serious?
Yes. And what's more, I know a bard who can do it. Vigard the Sparrow. He's a talentless hack, but he's proven very adept at putting audiences to sleep. Word around town is that he's headed south. Track him down and tell him I sent you. That should be enough.
I think maybe he's putting people to sleep because his music's boring, not because he's a good musician.
Somebody help me to hurry, make haste. It's me that these filthy creatures want to taste.
That was kind of a aggravating fight with all three of them.
The hero approaches, a warrior without peer. Alas, all my gold was squandered on beer. The hero is selfless, the hero is kind. The hero won't kill me and rob me blind. I hope.
Maybe I will if you don't stop singing. Are you going to keep singing?
I'm sorry. I always sing when I'm nervous. But I don't have any reason to worry now, right? No reason to quake and shiver with fright.
You're going to be fine. Revis needs you to perform back in Gnisis.
Gnisis? Those dirty miners don't understand my craft. Practically tossed me out on my ear the last time I visited. Revis has always been kind to me, though. Very well, I'll meet you there. An impromptu performance for a Telvanni mage. Very exciting.
Alright, let's get back to the place where he needs to do the performance.
There you are! Are you a party to this ridiculous plan? We're paying some bard to sing to dung piles now? To soothe the royal egg with the power of music? Are you all deranged? This sounds like something out of a children's story. How is Lothar falling for this? It's clearly part of Revis's evil plan.
Do you have any better ideas?
Yes, we report this latest disaster to House Redoran, and they force House Telvanni to pay for our losses. While they're at it, they can provide us with another Kwama Queen. A simple solution for a simple problem.
Have you heard from House Redoran about the mine problem yet?
That's beside the point. The house is very busy, dealing with some pressing threat to all of Vardenfell, no doubt. They'll be here any moment. I can feel it.
Right. Is there a reason you called for me?
The foreman wants to see you. He's down with everyone else at the docks preparing for this latest farce. While you are all playing your games, I'll be giving my report to House Redoran. They should be along any minute now.
Right. Okay, there's the docks.
I hope you know what you're doing, Revis.
Let's see if they say anything to me. No.
There's my favorite hero. Everything is prepared. If you're ready, we can get started.
I'm ready.
Remember what I told you, Vigard? The sound of your voice should help soothe the Queen. Just sing from the heart.
I will, Revis. Settle in, everyone. I've written a song for just this occasion. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, Kwama, sweet Kwama, don't you wanna be a mama?
Oh, no.
Something's happening. I think... Oh no. What is that?
Oh, look at that. It's just a baby.
Oh no! Something's wrong! Everybody run!
Alright, I blocked it that time.
That was your last chance, Revis. To Sovngarde with you and your schemes.
Finally, your treachery is revealed. Don't try to run, Telvanni scum. Your house will know of your part in this.
Manor is right. The Resonator activating, the Queen getting killed, that poor Bard losing his life. It's all my fault. I deserve everything that's coming to me.
Wait, the bard died? I didn't see him die. So that's it? You're giving up?
More like quarantining myself. I'm a natural disaster masquerading as a person. If I just sit here quietly, no one else will get hurt. Besides, we're out of options. Other than breaking into the mine and planting the egg in the nursery, of course.
You're the one who created this mess. You need to fix it.
You know? Fetch it. You're right. I'm the one who got the miners into this mess, and I'm going to damn well be the one who gets them out. It will be dangerous, though. Planting things in kwama mines always carries risk.
What do we need to do?
I knew I could count on you. Head to the mines and look for the nursery. I'll retrieve the royal egg and meet you there. Once we plant the egg, the workers will almost certainly attack. You'll have to fend them off until the Queen emerges.
Alright, I'll meet you in the egg mine. And the dungeon's up. We'll see if the other DPS answers the ready check. Yep. Darkshade Caverns 1.
Sorry, I'm busy. I don't have time to be...
Alright, we've already done Darkshade Caverns 1, so I'm just gonna edit this whole dungeon out of the video, and I'll see you when the dungeon's done.
Open! You want me? Come and get me!
Alright. I think many of the people in this group, it is their first time doing this, so... to finish the quest, follow me. Alright, come on, up here. Here she is.
What a mess. We'll be eating...
Alright, let's see here. Got a skill respecification scroll, an attribute respecification scroll in case we wanted to reset our attributes, which we don't want to do. We unlocked Crypt of Hearts 2. Hopefully we'll get to do that at some point. And I was just looking at this earlier. I want to morph something. There's something here. I think it's poison arrow. Yes. I want to morph poison arrow to poison injection 1. This deals additional damage to low health enemies. Now I can go ahead and leave the group and go back to Vardenfell. And yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to do the hatching a plan. Meet Revis at the nursery. For some reason, it changed my quest. And I just moved to a different shard. That's what that was there. That sudden blip. Alright, so he's gone inside the egg mine to try to get the Kwama Queen to hatch safely inside of here. Alright. I guess I shouldn't have done that, but it looked like they were attacking, and then they reset, and I didn't realize it was resetting. See, these are friendly kwama. Because we turned off the Dwarven Tonal Resonator, they're friendly now.
Thank goodness you're here. We have to hurry.
Cannot open that lock. Well, oh, I'm waiting on him. Okay, he's got the egg.
Our little queen-to-be is stirring. No time for pleasantries.
The egg is hatching?
Yes, and soon. We need to get Her Majesty inside the nursery before that happens. If the queen doesn't take on the scent of the colony, the workers will reject her. So yes, urgency.
By reject, do you mean kill?
Yes, exactly that. Kwama workers produce a pheromone unique to their colony. Unfortunately, these colonies often compete over resources, making them natural enemies. Hence the infanticide. Now, if you don't mind, this egg is getting very heavy.
All right, let's do this.
After you. I'll head outside to ensure no one comes in before you're done. Good luck.
So, this is basically an escort quest. Luckily, I got people helping me. I have another warden helping me. We got 2 people and 2 bears. Should be able to take these kwama. There it goes. All right, I guess they accepted her. Now I've got to leave the mine, go talk to Foreman Laughter. Gonna queue for a battleground. Oh, it came up immediately.
Somebody pick up the ball! And pick up the ball!
Alright, well, we finished last. And I did worse than everyone else. And at least we gained a level. It's level 44 now. Had a Cyrodiil defense crate, which is basically useless. We're not going to be going to Cyrodiil anytime soon. And I want to... I was going to get Hasty Retreat. Alright, I think long shots is more important because it gives us a damage bonus of up to 6% against enemies at longer range. So, that battleground went really horribly, and a big part of the problem is just that I do not have a PvP build for this character. So, in the next video, I'm not going to mess with it this time,
Damn it, man. Are these Redoran Oathmen ever going to arrive? Where are they?
They'll be here soon. The chance to punish this treacherous Telvanni is too good to pass up. House Redoran is going to make your house pay dearly, Revis.
I temper your expectations. I'm Telvanni, true, but my relationship with the Council is distant at best. I doubt it will mean as much as you think.
So, yeah, I want to create a PvP build for this character so that I can do better at Battlegrounds when I'm making these videos.
I was wondering where you'd gotten off to. Thought you might have moved on. I certainly wouldn't blame you. Between Manor and this owl-brained Telvanni, I'm about ready to head back to Skyrim myself. How are things in the mine?
There's a new kwama queen in the nursery. It just hatched and appears healthy.
What? You're not joking, are you? I mean, I'm grateful if that's the truth, but how?
Revis's egg. We planted it in the nursery just before it hatched.
So, Revis wasn't trying to destroy us after all. He's still got a lot of explaining to do, but for what it's worth, I'm happy I was wrong about him. Oh gods, what a day. I've had enough excitement for 10 lifetimes. I'm just anxious to get back to work.
I'm sure.
Here, take this. Without you, we'd still be dragging half-mad miners out of there. It'll take some time to get the mine up and running, but with a new queen, I bet we'll be even more prosperous than before. Thanks, friend, and safe travels.
You're welcome.
Revis, a friend here told me what you did. I'm still madder than a shaved cave bear, but you're free to go.
What?
Excuse me?
You got us a queen. Don't get me wrong, I don't want you mending my clothes or making my food. You'd probably wind up naked and poisoned. But you did what you said you'd do. That's good enough for me.
Have you lost your mind? This miscreant can't be allowed to leave. House Redoran will hear of this. I'll report you too. I'll report this whole fetching town.
I'd be worried if I thought Manor's word counted for anything. Stay out of trouble, Revis. I mean it.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that. I thought the foreman was going to strangle me with his belt, but now we part company as friends. Remarkable. I owe it all to you. Without your help, my head would be decorating some Redoran's parlor. I'm at a loss.
What will you do now?
Help with the mine, of course. Provided Lothdar lets me. I have to learn to fix my mistakes. Or better yet, to not make them in the first place. I suspect the miners are still suffering from the Resonator's effects. I'm sure I could brew a remedy.
Not worried about Manor?
I'm getting the impression that Manor's threats don't count for much without the foreman's support. I doubt I have much to worry about. Thank you again. If you ever need another rare egg or need something broken, feel free to call on me, all right?
All right. So I'm going to try one more time to get the bonus experience from the battleground. But if I can't get it this time, I'm just going to give up on the bonus experience for this play session, and then next time I'll create a build specifically for PvP, because it makes a big difference having a PvP build in Battlegrounds as opposed to just using a regular build that you've been using for questing. So now we need to go to the area the Ghost Hunters told us to go to. But it looks like somebody in that battleground was talking to me. Okay, yeah. Guy's just bragging about how he got the ball, but that team was pretty bad, and I mean, I played pretty badly too. So I can't pick on them too much, but they weren't doing any better than I was. We're slightly better, maybe. Of course, I'm sure I edited out most of the battlegrounds, so you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but oh well. Let's see if I can manage to get around here without having to swim across this lake. Goblin.
Show those pups a thing or two!
Those filthy hawkers! They've taken the point! They could have at least put up a fight! We've taken the point! By Scrummo, to the new point! They've taken the point! Yes! We've taken the point! They have captured the point!
Oh, we got second place. That was a close match. Went one way, and then the other way, and then the other way again. It's a close match. All right, we gained another level. And let's see, do I want to get another bow ability? Yeah, let's do Hawkeye. And Hasty Retreat. Alright, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll meet up with these ghost hunters and see what we can do to get rid of this ghost that's haunting this place. Thanks for watching. See you next time.